Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for that really big zit on my nose. It's distracting, but for this week's video, we are doing a get ready with me video. This is the makeup that I wore for my dad's birthday, so I'm just gonna show you guys how I did that. To start things off, I will be sanitizing my hands because before you touch your face, your hands are always supposed to be clean. And then the next thing I will do is tone my face, make sure that my pores aren't clogged with dirt. And then afterwards, I will be moisturizing with this Skin Potions Unicorn Daydream Skin Hydrating Serum. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, and up to this day, I still think that this is one of the most moisturizing products I have used on my face. And if you have very dry skin like me, you should definitely check it out. It's not pricey at all. And yeah, the next thing I will do is I'll comb through my hair, just make sure that there are no tangles. And then afterwards, I actually bought a pair of contact lenses just to make my look a little bit more sharp, if you know what I mean. But I made this seem like such a breeze, but I literally have a video clip of me like 5 minutes long just figuring out how to do this again, and it's so freaking hard. But as you can see, that was just like 5 seconds for you guys. But the next thing that I will do is put on foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 104. I love this because it's very blendable. It dries matte, obviously. And yeah, I know that it's weird that I have dry skin, but I put on matte foundation. It just looks good, so I stick to it. I am just blending that all out with a damp beauty blender to give me that airbrush finish. Afterwards, I will take two concealers, both from Maybelline. This is the shade number 15, which is the lighter one, and then the darker one is in the shade 25. And I'm just mixing the two to give me the perfect highlight slash concealing shade. And I just find that the combination of these two works best for me. That's why I do it. For this look, we will actually be using a cream contour. The one I'm using is from the Maybelline V-Face Duo Stick. I'm obviously using the contour shade, but the other side of this stick is a highlighting shade, which is good, but I feel like it doesn't really work for me. I feel like the shade I got for the highlight was a little too light. That's why when I use it, it doesn't really show. So I never really get to use it anymore. But this one is good for a subtle contour look because we will be going through it with a bronzer afterwards. I feel like this is the second hardest thing to do other than eyeliner. I can never contour my nose right. So hard. If you guys have any tips, let me know in the comment section. The next thing I will do is set my face using the Nichido Final Loose Powder. This does such a good job at setting my face, and at the same time it's very cheap, so it's a win-win for me. For my brows, I will be using the L'Oreal Designer Pro Brow Artist in the shade 03. At first, I thought that this was a little too blonde for my liking, but afterwards, when I put the powder over it, it looked really nice. So the next thing I will do is get a warm toned brown shade as a transition shade for this whole look, just to put it all together. And then for my outer V, I will be using the Charmed I'm Sure from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And then using this flat brush, I'll just be wetting that with my MAC Fix Plus, and taking the shade Cobbler from the same palette, I'll just put that all over my lid to give me that shine. And then for my bottom lashes, I'm going to be using the same shade that I used for my outer V, which is the Charmed I'm Sure. And then for my tear duct, I will be using this highlight shade from the same palette. This is the shade Nectar. For eyeliner, I will be using the Maybelline gel liner. I had such a hard time doing this, so I didn't even bother doing a wing because I know that I'll just get super frustrated and I'm gonna end up with a really thick wing. So I just stuck to this whole basic liner thingy. Afterwards, I took a clean spoolie just to brush out my eyelash extensions, and then going to bronze up my face with the Benefit HOOLA bronzer. You guys know how much I love this stuff. I feel like it's in every video. And then for blush, I will be using the Maybelline Color Shadow in the shade Fresh Coral. And for highlighter, I used the shade Nectar from the Sweet Peach palette as well. It's my favorite subtle highlight, but you kind of really know it's there, but it's subtle. I don't know how to explain it. But for lips today, I will be using the Meet Matte Hues by the BALM Cosmetics. This is in the shade Dotting, and I feel like it's such a pretty coral shade. It ties the whole look together. I love it. Lastly, I will just be putting my hair in a really high ponytail. I was planning to put gel on my hair just to make it a little bit more sleek, but I figured that would just take such a long time to remove in the shower afterwards. My hoops are from ESKINNED.PH on Instagram. They sell a lot of nice earrings, so you should definitely check them out. And that is the finished look, you guys. And this is actually the outfit that I wore. It's from Forever 21, as well as my shoes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and show me some love. Bye!